Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to check us out. If you're returning, well, thanks for coming back. So this is Trail 3 of the Great American RC Crawl. This was the longer of the trails that we had done. Unfortunately, due to weather, we were unable to hit all the trails, so we were able to get through the first three. So this is right off the start. If you've been following along and making it entertaining for you guys, recommend doing a drinking game on this. The amount of times you see someone roll over, take a drink. So if you're into that kind of thing, well, have at it. If you're not, that's cool too. But yeah, so this is out at Road America over in Wisconsin. You hear the race cars in the back. It was a Porsche Club of America weekend, so got to hear the sweet roars of race cars all weekend. Pretty cool. So, crawling through this long rock wall. Man, definitely some challenging parts in here, so this is, for those of you who don't know, this is my TRX6 hauler. It's running a Fusion Pro, reefs, servo. Oh, Mike rolled over with the chipper, so if you're playing along with the drinking game, go ahead and take a drink. The hauler, I shortened the bed on 3 inches, moved the rear axle back a 1/4 inch to clear the 485 Baja Pro X's that are stretched on 2.2 wheels. Removed the toolboxes, lifted the fuel tanks. So, and Mike is following behind me here in his chipper. Maybe asking what a chipper is. It's basically all the parts that would be in a Vanquish Ripper, except for the chassis itself, is just a Chinese knockoff. So, all like the same axles that would be in a Ripper, trans parts. So yeah, that thing's pretty cool. That thing's super peppy. Lots of power. So got transition onto the tree here. Mike struggling for that transition. It wasn't easy. It was one of those areas where the length and being 6-wheel drive helped to get across, but take a drink. Like right there is definitely a spot where being big like that didn't help. So this was the first year of the Great American Crawl, and it was a great time. I'm looking forward to next year. It's running August 7th through the 9th of 2026. So I look forward to the event, look forward to hitting the trails we weren't able to hit. Yeah. Unfortunately, the weather didn't want to cooperate with us this year, so. But what we did get to run was a great time. Everyone who helped out to get the event going. Awesome wall ride right there. Everyone that helped out to get trails built and, you know, get everything ready for the event and hosting the event. You guys did a great job. Definitely appreciate all the hard work. And look forward to what next year brings. We've got a lot of room to expand, so that's pretty awesome. So I love the hauler, but man, sometimes it between the approach angle and the departure, or the belly, it makes things challenging. I want to do some like super long, like middle axle links, because the way it mounts, it hangs down like an inch and a half off the bottom of the chassis. I think it would be super cool to do some like just gnarly long lengths all the way up, links up to the front, so that they act more as a slider
Cool if I video you
than
coming through there and stuff. You carry video?
they, you know, it gets hung up. So this is a guy following us through here, Capra. So cool to see how other people work their way through obstacles. I think this is an Element Night Runner.
So nice to get content of other rigs other than your own.
Haven't really ever seen one of these on the trail, so it was cool. It's what's awesome about going to, events with different crowds, is sometimes you see stuff you don't normally see, Most of the time you go to events and you see like TRX4s and SCX10 2s and 3s, but it's not often you get to see, people with other, a lot of different rigs, so super cool. Give her a little bump. Mike just using all that pep to bump right over that, making it look easy. Holler just owning it. Oh! Drive out! Yeah, that's what's up. It's been about a month and a half at this point since this event. It was in the beginning of August, so it's kind of funny to watch and
Eat them up, let them eat.
Do these videos and you don't remember what happened. It's a surprise to me too.
Real?
Shooting like backward between my legs. It's really hung up. Oh yeah. Hung right up on the depths. So definitely love this hauler. I've done nothing but beat this thing up. It's never broken on me. Never had any issues with it. I burned out the servo after the stock servo after like a year and a half of just pure abuse. If you guys have been around the channel or know me, seen me wheel this thing, you know that I'm not nice to this. I mean, it's been a submarine, it's been, a bridge, it just gets beaten and abused, and it just keeps going.
You're like, no, I just drove it.
Yeah, the only thing I had really ever had as a failure was that servo, and oh dear, the stock servo. Coming up, there's that. You see that bumper hanging down? It started to pull away.
What's gonna happen? Oh, look at
At the mounts. So I did have to fix that.
Ah, the GoPro mount's not gonna fit.
And of course, the GoPro mount was sitting too tall, and I couldn't fit under
We're gonna have
the tree, which
to.
is a super cool like tree. So here's Mike going up and then back under, like cool little obstacle.
Let him shoot through.
Got the old
He's up ahead
JK.
of us.
So speaking of GoPro mount, well, there's a rollover.
That's a way to start the video.
Take a drink. This was a cool rock garden. We did end up running this trail later, and I ran my optic. Even with the optic, it was a challenge. You know, when you're 3 feet long, it's a fight to get through some of these tight areas, but then you know it's bad when you use something more capable. Got some traction in there. And you use something more capable and you still struggle, so. But yeah, it was wild, these rock features just out in the woods. Yeah, that front bumper just getting beat into the dirt. One thing I do love about this too is the 2-speed trans in this truck. Gives you that extra speed.
That's a vertical wall.
So kind of caught up to the group ahead of us. So messing around on a rock over onto the side. Take a drink. So this was an interesting rock formation. You see Mike up in the top left corner there, trying a line. We were watching a group of guys battle that for 5-10 minutes. And it was funny. I just was able to just drive up to it, drive up to the top of the rock, and then back down. It's one super fun thing about the hauler is when people are like, oh, you're not going to do that, and then you just walk it and make it easy, because for one, the wheelbase, and for two, having all 6 wheels grabbing makes a huge difference. And most people don't realize that. It's just that between the size and the wheelbase and stuff, it's possible. I don't know if you consider that a rollover. I would consider that a rollover. Take a drink.
That dang stump.
This was a super fun ridge. Take another drink.
So you know what I was talking about? You gotta be careful with the camera. Like.
And what sucks is I had done this before without the camera. I guess the truck sitting on this angle helps give you a good indication how steep it was. So I'm just trying to turn up here, but I had like one tire touching and hanging on belly. Take a drink. So I'd done it off camera before. Went to do it again on, tried to get it on camera and I couldn't. So I just set the truck up there. And then this, drop onto some kegs and stuff like that's super cool, super creative. Um, and it's not like something normal, so it makes it fun. Um, Unfortunately, I had to turn into Austin Powers here to get over it. Just because you guys see that as this video progresses, that front bumper is just hanging on by like one screw. So this was cool. Things like this, like they could have cleared the trail, but instead making an obstacle over it. Like, very creative. Excellent use of everything. I don't know. I'm up in the air currently. I do have this truck, this hauler listed for sale. I don't know. I don't use it a lot, but it's fun. I have fun every time I drive it. But I just don't drive it a lot. Skipping the log because me and logs in this truck had not had any luck on this trip. I don't think I went down one that I didn't roll off of at least 3 times. Take a drink. So broken SX-10-3 there, Gladiator. That was all like overlanded out. I didn't realize it was broken until I had heard someone talking about they left their truck out there because it was broken and they weren't able to carry it out. Man, I didn't realize I rolled that much. Even when I was editing the video, I didn't realize I had rolled that much. If you're playing the drinking game, guys, I'm sorry. So, lots of big sponsors for this event. They're like over like 500 giveaway prizes. It was awesome. Sunday when they did giveaways, I mean, everyone got prizes. So that was super cool. Yep, definitely wasn't making it over that. So this is coming up towards the end of the trail, but there is a giant long rock wall. Here that we're gonna work our way through. They had they did have comps out here. They had class 1, class 2, and class 3. They weren't like strict rules to like anything like that, but like class 1, you know, 419s, had to have an interior. It was like I think it was. I don't remember if they allowed like sand bodies or not. But yeah, so they had that. Class 2 is like pretty much your typical Class 2 rules. You know, no bigger than like 475s or one 419, 475s on 19s. And then Class 3 was the like anything goes.
I mean, this thing's actually pretty capable for what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, those
I've done nothing but
comps
use
were
this
on
thing the
these
entire like 2 years I've had it.
rock walls, and
Yeah.
man, it was tough.
And it's just constantly people
I
are
ran
like,
Class
you're not
2
gonna be able to get that, and then just
with my
like
VRD
stick on
carbon,
things
and
that's a
like I think it was 20 gates, and no time limit.
Four-wheel stuff can go.
You went for
Some
points.
places that four-wheel stuff can't go,
But I got third with a time of like 28 minutes, and first place. I don't remember how many points I had. It was higher. Reverses counted, rollovers counted, out of bounds counted, gates obviously counted. But yeah, I think I was at like 40 points or something like that, and 28 minutes, and first place had like
downfall is the front bumper.
6 points or something like that, but like 45 minutes. So yeah, you can see me getting hung up there on that cross brace for my middle axle links that I was talking about. Yeah, if anyone's done something like that, it'd be cool to know. Let me know in the comments below if you've done that or seen someone that's done that with the super long links for the middle axle. So yeah, now we're getting into some really large rock here that we're gonna try to link. But with the hauler, an absolutely terrible approach angle, you gotta get creative. So you basically gotta get like parallel sideways with it. Which, okay, bias right there. But that was pretty gangster.
Doing things a spider truck does.
So I'm gonna try to come down as controlled as possible. I would say take a drink. But yeah, it'd be sweet to be able to like, maybe I should look into that, pushing that front axle out a little bit. Even if it's like a 1/4 inch, I mean, that would be huge. I don't know, I wonder if anyone's ever done that. But now I'm getting creative. Thoughts. Thanks for tuning in with Deep Thoughts with Scott. On things I should do to the hauler. And I know I could do, like, the truck would do better taking the tanks off, but, like, I want to keep it somewhat, like, I want to say scale, because it's not really scale, but, like, realistic looking, if you know what I mean.
Running gates.
So at this point, I'm trying to run the actual gates they had set up for Class 1. Um, I was gonna run Class 1. I ended up buying an interior for my Class 1. Um, because they said you had to have an interior. So I ended up buying an interior for it and was installing it when the rain came on Saturday and wasn't able to run. But I hadn't registered for Class 1 yet. So Sunday when we came back, um, a little cheating there, but is what it is. Sunday when we came back and I was going to run in the rain, um, there was no registration wasn't open, so that kind of sucks. But is what it is. There's always next year. Definitely look forward to doing that. I'm gonna run all three classes or any classes that they have. Joe Ropes is talking about running micro course next year out there. So you'll definitely see me doing that. Um, there's going to be a fourth video to this series, but it's just going to be like a quick montage of some of the other random videos that weren't like of the trail. So I do appreciate you guys if you're still here. Um, you know, listen to me checking out some cool hauler videos, some cool switches and stuff. So if you're still here, please hit that like and subscribe.
What's that?
Until next time, guys, get out and have your own adventures.